absolutely be replaced back to pre-storm conditions to help this homeowner properly, because this is a Mother Nature wind damaged roof. And this was just the front. As I go into the back, there's multiple ones strung down this back slope on the lower elevation. Ones as we start to go up on the peak, where, as you can see, this is pretty significant here. That's going to crack and blow off. The one right above it is going to crack and blow off. This one here has been completely unsealed and damaged by the wind, where it's created this level of creasing across the shingle, all of which was documented in our first initial inspection. Now coming back to create a video report, a full report that you can see. These shingles right here were laid down like some of those other ones upon our initial inspection last month, where now Mother Nature has taken its toll and flipped them up entirely. They are completely damaged and must be replaced. This laminate portion is a protective layer to the shingle itself. It's part of the shingle. So just because it's one of those laminate tooths, that means that if that is damaged, that entire shingle is compromised and must be replaced or repaired back to pre-storm conditions. Same thing with over here. This one is completely ripped off and missing right next to the ridge. And then we start to go towards the back of this lower elevation slope. As you can see here, there's one here and one here, right? Elevation, I mean. Look at this. How the hell do you miss that and not label that as a Mother Nature wind damage related shingle? This is not wear and tear. This is wind, where wind rips up underneath of this. It has broken the steel and it just flaps, 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 and flaps and flaps in the wind until it creates this significant level of creasing up at the top of the shingle. And next thing you know, it cracks and blows off. I do not mean to be a stickler in any way, shape, or form, but this homeowner deserves an absolutely right, fair adjustment based off of her roof according to Mother Nature related damage. Here we go. We've got plenty more of these laminate tabs that have been affected by the wind. Here's another one over here, and more than a few as we start to go down. 1, 2, 3, and then here you can see very easily, we'll wrap this up on the lower elevation. There's one that has been completely ripped off of the roof right here, and guess where it's laying? In the freaking gutter. And this is where Miss McClelland is experiencing some level of leak into her interior in this area right here that absolutely must be addressed back to pre-storm conditions, because every time it rains, it is going to cause and incur more water damage to her home, which is only going to continue to get worse until we absolutely have that leak addressed and figure out where that water is stemming from. Oh cool, I love bumblebees. They're like pandas with wings. So we go up, and all of these markings are completely damaged and destroyed shingles by the wind. We are going to have to replace this right here with any other insurance carrier I have worked with is enough to fully replace, not repair, this specific lower elevation from front to back all day long. In order to repair these shingles, not only am I going to cause damage to the ones surrounding above and below, because they have been compromised, but it'll start to domino across the roof, where replacing this, repairing that, and trying to repair up here, tying into the step flashing on the sidewall, the hip and the ridge. This warrants a full replacement of this lower elevation just based off this count right here alone, which is 34. Once again, we are on the lower elevation and front awning of Deneen McClelland's house, and providing a full video report with photo report as well that will be submitted to State Farm in accordance with this claim, so that it can be adjusted properly, because the initial decision is absolutely nonsense. Come on, man.